Oh my goodness, folks, what's going on? That's 4 fish and 4 casts after literal hours of nothing. Have a look at that, folks. So see that sort of just massive cloud? That goes from there all the way out to Greenwell Point. So we're going to be fishing some pretty overcast conditions, but hopefully that should actually work in our favour. Alright, I'll see you down there. Come to Greenwell Point, and today we're actually going to do a solo session. So it's just me out here, so hopefully we can still catch fish. The lure we're using today is the, whatever this is called, it's a Samaki lure. Yeah, it's a Samaki lure. Got a bit of orange there. It imitates a mullet. I think it's called like smoky orange or something. The way we're going to start fishing this, we don't know if we have scent on here from last time. It feels pretty dry, so I think we'll give it one cast and then reapply the scent. And what we're trying to do here is there's a really nice weed bed right there. So our goal is to flick this lure right up against that weed bed. Because often you'll find things like flathead and brim will sit there and wait for a bait fish to come out of there and then whack it. Casting this way because the tide's coming. Oh, that was pushed my luck a bit there. I think I snagged some weed. Nope. We should be fishing this way because of the direction that. Yeah, no, that's not right. Because of the direction the tide's gone. So what we're going to do one more cast here. And then we're going to apply some scent and pull up next to some structure. And fish it from there. Alright, so we've got our little vibe. That's just our wake. We'll whack some scent on it. Good old crab scent, nothing better. Well, I'm sure there is, but I'm yet to find it. Alright, we'll lather it up nicely. I did notice before that people were catching a fair bit on prawns, so if this fails, oh jeez, we'll switch up to a prawn imitation. But let's just hope this doesn't fail, eh? Ooh, that's an eagle. Wow. Bit of deep water here, but these vibes are very well designed and you really don't have to let them sink for too long before you start working it. In fact, I find it's usually especially if you're targeting like your mulloway or tailor or something that can hold up a bit higher in the water column, can often be a good idea. Just as you're sinking down, give it a few twitches. And not super often, but every now and again, you will find that something will pick up your little bait fish just on that drop. We've got one video on the channel where we're targeting could have just been some structure. Where we were targeting estuary perch under the Shoalhaven bridge. And what we did there is we could see the perch for about 4 meters, I'd say, off the bottom. So what? Yeah, that's structure. This might be a short review. Don't really want to start my engine, but might have to. And what we were doing is we're just letting it sink and then counting it down and then twitching it a few times when we got to that point where the fish were, and sure enough that worked. Alright, we got our lure back, so we'll just check it. It's a little bit scuffed up, but I reckon we could get one fish out of that. What do you say, folks? Should we risk it? I reckon we should. So there's a few different ways to fish these lures. Anyone who's watched our videos that know. You can do little prawn kicks, you can do slow lifts. You probably won't be able to hear. You probably won't be able to hear this because of the wind, but what I'm actually going to do is, because this wind is being so bad, I'm actually going to switch up to a heavier rod and a bigger lure. Oh, it's a bit scuffed. I'm going to retie that, just so I can sort of better navigate this wind, because at the moment it's pretty hectic. The forecast said it was going to be 10 kilometers per hour. But in actuality this feels more like, I would say probably 18, 19, maybe even low 20s. But, you know, you do what you can. We've gotten 2 takes, one on each vibe. Yeah, the first one was an absolutely cracking fish, but we dropped it unfortunately. And the second one, we didn't even hook that. Right folks, well, we definitely just got our 3rd tack, which is really awesome. So, the strategy here, cast into that shallow water where it's just, you know, a metre or 2 deep, and then slowly but surely twitch that lure across the sandbank, or well, just the bank in this case, into that deeper water where you've got sort of that current flow. And at the moment I wouldn't super expect to catch flathead and things in that deeper water, but definitely like your salmon, your tailor, your mulloway, like those sorts of species that move around a bit more, even brim and things, I find I've picked up doing this. Ooh, nice structure, nice structure. Oh, got it back, and there it goes. Alright folks, well that's that vibe gone. Alright, let's see if this gets taken by structure first cast. Here's hoping the answer is no. Alright, so we found some birds and we found some deep water, so we're going to fish that. Here's hoping. Probably don't need to be... Ah, okay. So the size of the bait's probably a bit smaller than what we've got on here. So this may not be the best lure to throw around, but there's bait here, and where there's bait, there's usually things feeding on it. So hopefully we can make something happen. Ooh, that might be a little tap then. Alright, that's a little snag. Alright, we've tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 locations. So we've just come back to location number 4, I think this one was. We've gone much lighter tackle, and we've gone a paddle tail soft plastic instead of a vibe, which I fear may be a mistake, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So this soft plastic that we're using at the moment, never actually caught a fish on it before, so I'm hoping this will be the first time. Outside of that, don't have much to say on it. It's a Z-Man, so it's got that Dura Stretch, super good stuff to it that makes it last forever. Oh, actually, I like the look of that. Just like the look of some of this structure over here, so I'm gonna whip it into that. Just give it a few twitches on the way out and let it sit. So we've got that crab scent, so the fish should be pretty keen to come in and give us a little sniff. And then the trick is just sort of tempting them with the finesse. So we do have, like, this is sort of a, not potentially a brim, but definitely like a bass sort of lure, but we're fishing it with quite a heavy jig head because we have a lot of current here. We've got some deep water as well, and I want to be able to get it down onto the bottom. So that's the plan. The retrieve we're using is quite basic. It's just sort of two little twitches. Alright folks, well, the lure I did not think would work has been the only thing that has worked. And we have hooked ourselves a fish. Oh, don't know if that counts. It's definitely a foul hook. So I don't know if I'd count that. Sorry to this lure, but you're gonna have to do a bit better than a foul hooked brim to convince me that you're good. Oh, well, there you go. It caught something, so that's, you know, that's something. Oh, you've been bitten on the back end as a child. Look, there's a big scar down there, and yep, big scar down there, right on the spines. All right, let's let this big boy go. Look at that, big scar there, big scar there. But anyway, let's let it go. Whoop. Hopefully we got that. I am onto a fish. To the folks at home, I'm currently on the phone to my girlfriend and onto a fish. Yeah, I might give you a ring back if that's okay. Alright, see ya, bye. Oh, look at that folks. Nice brim, nice brim. That's a net job right there. Preferably it won't take my rod. Wow, okay, so that's 2 casts, 2 fish with this jerk shad. This might be a good lure. Oh, and there it goes. Right, I got it free. Well, there you go, folks. A lure I never thought would be that good has just snagged me 2 brim. Let's see if we can keep it going. Go right into some structure there. Little twitch, twitch. Pause. Little twitch, twitch. Pause. And that's how I was fishing it. I was also letting it sit there for a very long time because that's sort of where the scent really comes into its own. But there you go. Not bad. I've fished this strip quite a few times with a few different lures, so either the scent I was using is no good because I was using sort of the same scent for all of them, or this lure is actually something a little bit special. Yep, it's done it again. Oh, that's 3 fish and 3 casts. Wow. I reckon this is another brim too. I can never guess fish right. To the folks at home, if you see me guess it's a fish, I can promise you it's something else. Ooh, bit of a nasty hook up that one. But a fish is a fish. Let's see if I can release you a bit nicely. Oh my goodness folks, what's going on? That's 4 fish and 4 casts after literal hours of nothing. Crazy. It's a good fish too. Would you like to join me, Denise, or are you busy at home? Yeah, I reckon join me. The fishing seems to be going pretty good. Oh yep, I reckon this is a brim. No. It's a tailor. Quite a good one. Oh, that might be dinner. Yeah, it's legal. Sorry folks, you're sort of getting the back end at home of a conversation. Got him. Yeah, that's an easy legal tailor. That's like 50. That's a really good tailor. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, he spat it out. Oh, the lure was completely down his gut, but he just spat it out. I'm gonna let you go. Do you just want to give me a ring when you get back to the wharf? I'll pick you up. All right, I'll see you later. Bye. Oh, holy smokes, folks. That's the fish you cast with this. Now, you gotta be really careful with these because they don't have spines, but they've got some really nasty teeth. Last time I did this, I cut myself pretty bad, so I won't do it. Look at me learning. So legal is 30, and this fish is, okay, it's not that impressive. It's like 37, but that is dinner. All right, I'm gonna quickly prepare this fish, and then we'll keep the fishing going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can go 6 for 6. Now, we have moved out of that location. Oh, that's really scuffed. So if we catch something, we're gonna have to fight it very carefully. That was insane. I don't know if it's the lure or the scent or just that location, but that was some of the best fishing I've seen in a long time. And we've just passed the well, that's a bit of swell. Decent wake that boat's produced. Whoa, wow. Look at them go. And that, we've just passed the winter solstice as well. So this is, even though it doesn't look like it today, it is winter fishing. So for winter, that many I say that, around this time of year, the Three Kings produces like a lot of bream and things, and you can get that to be pretty close to this, but still, this is quite good going. Okay, so I didn't get a fish here. So I wonder if that's because I was moving it too fast, whether because the fish are hanging out in that little strip there. Oh, so only one way to find out. What's that? 3 species as well. Alright, I'm gonna save a bit of charge. And then we'll see when we get something happening. We've just cast into the golden strike zone for Flathead. So let's see if any are interested in our little jerk shad. So I've got the exact same setup before, same scent, same lure, same knot, same jig head. All we've done is change the location. So this should be a good test to see where the fish held up. Is it the shade there? Is it the shallow water which we just sort of went through? Is it, yeah, what is it about that spot? Or is it just that it is that spot today? That's what we're going to try and find out with this drift. Right as I turn the camera off, folks, we had something smack us. I wonder if we have no back half. No? Oh, okay, interesting. I wonder what it was. Thought it might have been a tailor because it was so high up in the water column, but I guess not. These plastics aren't the Durastretch things, so they'll break pretty easily. Definitely getting hits that time, but not fish. Maybe the engine noise made him a bit more timid. Don't know. It could be it. Again, right as I turn the camera off, we pick something up. Alright, guess at home, folks. In my head, I'm thinking bream, so it's probably going to be a flatty. I don't think it's a bream. I think it actually is a flatty. Let's find out. What are you, my friend? Let's get a good look at you. You're not fighting very much. Ooh, wow. Okay. That, I believe the scientific term for this specimen is dinner. If it's over 50, I'll let it go. Ooh, it might be over 50. Yeah, took a shell with you, mate. Good on you. Yeah, I have a sneaking suspicion that this big lady's over 50. Ah. I need my flatty glove. I could just tough it out, but can't be bothered. Sweet. Alright, if you're between 40 and 50, your dinner. If you're anything outside of that, we'll let you go. Oh, jeez. Those are the rules for flatty. You are. Fell victim to the jerk shad, like so many before you. Ooh, 42. 43. You, my friend, are now dinner. Alright folks, this is my absolute favourite time to fish. It's right before and right after the slack tide when you've still got a little bit of flow in the system, but not a whole heap. And it's probably still flowing a little bit fast for my liking. But this is pretty prime stuff. So, I'm gonna give this lure another smothering of scent and send it out. Man, this lure has absolutely saved this session. MVP. Through my vibes, through my plastics, nothing worked. And then this guy comes along out of nowhere and just starts smashing them. Could not tell you why, but something about this lure, the fish just are going nuts for today. Could be the scent, could be the scent. But I mean, I feel like at this time of day, in that sort of water depth, the visual component of a lure is probably going to have, ignore that, probably going to have more of an impact than the scent. So my thoughts is it's probably more credit due to the lure there than the scent, but more how's the take? Well, a tap. More testing needs to be done. Alright. Anyway, we weren't really getting bites here before with this jerk shad, so I'll keep fishing and I'll see you when we get back to the exciting area. Here you go folks, load it up again. Don't think this is a massive size, but I tell you what, it is fun to catch fish. Nice little flatty, there you go. Alright little fella, we'll get some cinematic shots of you I think and then let you go. So once again, the strategy was to cast out, do twitch twitch, pause, let it sink for a second, twitch twitch, then let it sink all the way till it hits the bottom, and just keep giving it little twitches just like that. It definitely performed better way up against the bank, but I fear, oh that's a fish. I was going to say, I fear if I get that, oh and I lost it. That's alright. Yes, I fear if I get that close, I'll spook them with the engine noise and stuff. So I'm just going to drift past and then maybe try and push my luck a bit on the next drift and get right close in. It's been doing fairly well though. I think on the next drift, I'm just going to fish this as is for a little bit. And then on the next drift, yeah, actually, I'm just going to cast out again. On the next drift, I'm going to try exact same setup, but with a different scent. And see if that makes a difference. Tell you what, fishing jerks. Oh, yep. Fishing jerk shads is fun. Not a monster, this one, although I thought that about the flatty and he turned out to be our biggest yet, so. It is having a bit of difficulty putting a good bend in the rod though, and this is, well, it's not a heavy rod. Alright, let's get a look at you, my friend. You are a flathead. Alright. So, a few nice brim. Some nice flathead. And a, whoop, there we go. And a really nice tailor. Yeah. This is perfect right now. The tides before were very strong, and I think that might be why the fish were sort of held up in the shallower a bit to escape that tide. And now, as it's sort of slowing down, the fish are coming out a bit more. So the dew fishing, theoretically, the dew fish should pick up a bit pretty soon. Might go find some deeper water than this and throw a few vibes and jerk shads at them and thing. I actually caught my, won't tell you where, but caught my first ever jewfish on a jerk shad somewhere that way. It was very exciting. Very, very exciting. Wasn't, I think it was high 60s. Didn't quite break the 70 mark, but it was very exciting. Especially, you know, like fishing a little 3-inch jerk shad like this. And you know, I was catching like a little brim here, a little flatty here, and then all of a sudden, just gets smacked by this high 60s dew. Very exciting day, that one. In fact, it's actually a video. If you guys want to watch it, there'll be a thing at the end of where you can see me catch that fish on a little 3-inch jerk shad. I loved it. Best day ever. Alright, we have switched up our lure. It's still a 3-inch jerk shad, still got the same weight jig head on, still got the same scent. The only difference is this one is all red and it doesn't have the eye. Oh, that was a fish. So let's see how this guy does. Just, oh, that's a fish. Ooh, you're a good fish. Ooh, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ooh, that didn't feel good. What are you? Are you just a very aggressive little fella? You might be. Oh, I can see you. You're a nice brim. Not a smashing brim, but oh yeah, nice legal brim. Just on that 3-inch jerk shad. Oh, you are gorgeous. Aren't you a good looking fellow? Nice brim. Nice brim. Very, very nice. You could go on my fish tank. Ah. Well, made it nice and easy for me. Alright, let's get you, my friend, back in the water. This GoPro battery's about to die, so better. It's on 1%. Alright, see you, mate. Go on. There you go. Alright, so we know that the jerk shads in general are working. It's not just that specific colour, but it's good to know that that colour works. Now what we want to do, oh, my girlfriend's here. Alright, I'm going to go pick her up Then we're going to come back, use the same lure that was working before, but with a different scent, and suss out if that's what it is. Alright, we'll be back, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, or folks as I usually say, Denise has joined us because the fishing was going off by so much, she just couldn't resist. But she's come here and hooked up with a snag, we reckon. Very nice snag she's managed to get.
No. I don't know what the heck that is. It must be a log.
Probably a big stick.
Yep.
Yep, big stick. Oh no. Oh, I've got a big stick too. Oh, I lost my big stick. Oh, what this is, but it's not huge, but it's putting up a good fight. And that was right off that sandbank there. Yeah. Ooh, it even wants to go for a little run. I reckon it's not a flathead by the way it's fighting. Yep, I see silver. I reckon this might be a good brim. He's just going for a swim, don't mind him. Oh no, it's a little trevally.
Oh, nice.
Ah.
It's been a while since
It has.
I've seen one of those.
Well, I mean, oh, you've got a little sore on you as well. Yeah, at winter time, GP trevally usually go pretty well. So, look. Oh, wasn't ideal. I don't want to get whatever bacterial disease this thing has got, so just gonna let it go. Denise has caught the same trevally. Twitch, twitch. Pause, 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 twitch,
Oh,
twitch.
I got a fish. I was
Well
not
done.
expecting that.
On that vibe, I don't think it'd be a trevally. Looks like it's got a bit of weight to it, Denise. Oh, yeah, that's something decent. Oh, I got a tap. Oh, that's a good flatty. That's a good flatty. Oh,
He tried to jump out then.
he did. Oh. I'm going to leave you with that, and then when you want to measure it, just let me know. Oh, you can just release it. That's the wrong way, mate. There you go. Send it into the bank. Little twitch, twitch straight away. Pause, twitch, twitch. And then let it... Oh! Then just let it sink down. And usually... something's chasing it. Fish?
No.
I think it might just be like a little brim pecking at it. I think I've picked up a very feisty little guy. Yep. Ah, there we go. It was a little flatty. Nice easy release, that one. Oh, that snapped me off. Did you hear that twang? Yeah, if you want it. I'm going to change mine. We were catching fish over there and on jerk shads, so we've decided the best way for us to catch more fish is to come over here with vibes. Sounds like a joke, but it's what we did. So Denise is snagged up, first cast. I'm flicking a pearl perch, one of my favourite lures of all time, and we're just going to see what we can pick up. So there's still a bit of flow here, so I don't know how long we're actually going to be sitting in this spot, but yeah, hopefully we can catch something pretty cool. Oh, what? Oh, how did you suddenly put on 5 kilos? Oh, it must have been swimming towards me because it felt like a tiny little pipsqueak of a thing, and now it feels like it's a massive monster. That's the first, like, oh, I guess other than that trevally, it's the first like proper run this session. It's not like mulloway or salmon run. It's like flatty run. Yeah. It's like, I'll show you one big, but I'm not going to put in the effort. Yeah, it must have been swimming towards me because it felt like there was basically
you
nothing
found
on my line. Oh, I think it's a flatty.
Something.
Yep, it's a flatty.
Good size flatty.
Give the big girl a quick measure. 50, oh no, that's a bit sad.
47?
40, yeah.
48?
40, what's that? 45, 46, 47. Yeah, call it 47. It's a good size. It's not a monster. Alright. It's quite thick though. Yeah, you are a big girl. Definitely a female. Can feel her ovaries. Right, folks, Denise has got something on the lure that saved this session. What do you reckon, little flatty?
Flatty. Yeah,
Has to be.
has to be.
Oh! Jeez.
Flatties have been feisty
These,
today.
yeah, these flatties have got some pep.
It's a flatty. Do you know that for sure?
I don't know that for sure, but if it was a Dewey, it would have run me to the bridge by now. I think it's a good size flatty though. Let's have a look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it could be. Oh, it's foul. Well, it's not foul hooked, but it's basically foul hooked. Ah.
Oh, yeah, I'm on.
Ooh, good fish.
Yeah.
Ooh, flatty though. Look at those head shakes. Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's definitely a flatty.
I'm gonna try and avoid the double in the net if we can, just because that'll be 7 hooks.
He's not big. He's just very
Very feisty.
feisty. Yeah.
Oh, it looks very exciting. Yeah, a little flatty. There you go. Not about the same size as mine. And there we
Yeah,
go.
they're just very feisty.
Yeah, they are though, aren't they? Well, just think, when you hook the Jew, how feisty he'll be, hey? Jeez, it's a flatty bonanza. No, because that's a word.
This one's bigger than yours.
No, I reckon mine's bigger than yours actually when you think about it. Alright, see you, matey.
Oh.
Bye-bye. Splash. Alright, folks, just on the last cast, we have ourselves a little flatty.
Yeah, when the last cast takes you 10 minutes to do.
Well, you know, you gotta, slow retrieves have been the go for today, so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, tiny flatty. I wouldn't even call that a fish.
Here he goes. No, he got the line though. Alright, cool. Good sesh.